have in my hand a time lag switch. Basically the idea of this is that we're able to use the switch to activate lights, have them on for a certain period of time, and then they'll come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate around and have a look at the back of the unit here, so you can see we can wire this in. So obviously we need an electrician to wire this in, but if you what we'll have is just an overview now of exactly what we're getting. So we have the outer box here, we have a user manual which is in English. It's very brief, and basically what it's mainly covering is the wiring, and also will say the switch settings on it. So basically there's still switches here which we're going to use for setting how long it's going to stay on for. What we have here is we have 2 screws and 2 caps, and basically that's to screw this into your standard faceplate, but also to allow us to come along and have this, so the little plastic covers just gives a neat finish on it. So the key thing here is the actual DIL switches here, so you can see them here. So we have a settings here, and what we're able to do is, depending on what settings we have this in, we can have this coming on. So when we hit the switch, it'll come on for between 1 and 5 seconds. That's the shortest setting, and the longest setting on it is where we can come along and have it operating for up to 2 hours. Now, one thing that's quite interesting on this is there's also a number of modes inside it. So if we come along in one of the modes, it's sort of an on-off mode. If we hit it and then come along and want to turn it off, we just hit it again and it'll turn off. Another one is where we hit it and we want to extend that period. We can tip it again and it'll extend it. Or the non-resetting is where if we tip it again, it won't make any difference. It'll just go for its original time period. So it's just a nice little product. Not a huge seller for us here, but it is quite good, and it's definitely an energy saving idea. So it gives good flexibility on it. And the fact that DIL switches, that the diagrams are there, it means that you have a lot of flexibility exactly how you want to set it up. So, you know, easy to read the manual, set it up, and all of a sudden you have a lot better control in terms of lights. Particularly useful for people who've lights in not much utilised areas that they find continuously being left on. This is great to replace the definite on-off switch with something like this. So that's it anyway, an overview of the time lag switch available on fruitv.ie.